How American banks trick you into spending money you do not have. Most people think a credit card is a smart financial tool. They brag about reward points, 3% cash back, and airport lounge access. But here is the cold, hard truth. You are not using the bank's card. The bank is using you. Right now, your wallet is holding a psychological weapon designed by the most brilliant minds on Wall Street. Its only mission is to shut down the rational part of your brain and make you swipe without thinking. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to strip away the mask of the debt matrix that American banks have spent 70 years building. You will finally understand why the more you use that plastic, the poorer you get, even when your statement makes it look like you're saving money. Do not blink, because this is not your typical boring financial advice. This is a deep dive into how they hack your survival instincts to steal your future. Total credit card debt in America just surged past $1.1 trillion. That's an impossible number. Banks like Chase, Amex, or Citibank do not make their real money from wealthy people who pay on time. They make their money from your mistakes. They need you to stay just poor enough to pay interest, but just rich enough to keep spending. It's an unfair fight. On one side, it's just you and your daily needs. On the other side, there are supercomputers and artificial intelligence analyzing every single shopping habit to hit you with offers you cannot refuse. If you don't know the rules of the game, you are not a player. You are the prey. Look at the facts. Your credit card is a meticulously staged psychological trap designed to strip away your defenses. First, the bank kills the pain of paying. They replace tangible, physical cash with a mindless tap of a card. Your brain is tricked into thinking nothing was lost. This makes you willing to pay up to 100% more than you normally would. Once your guard is down, they hit you with step 2. They turn spending money into a game. Those 2% cashback rewards and points are just breadcrumbs. They lure you into spending 10 times more just to get a few tiny perks. You think you're being financially savvy, but you're actually suffering from Stockholm Syndrome with your own lender. Then comes the killing blow. That little line on your bill that says minimum payment. That's the devil's math. By paying only the minimum on a small debt, you're signing a life sentence of debt rentals. Compound interest will silently swallow 27 years of your life just to pay off things that went out of style decades ago. The bank does not want you to pay them back. They want you to owe them forever. And it gets worse. Banks use toxic personalization. They know you just went through a breakup. They know you're looking for a house. They know you're having a baby because they track every single transaction. Suddenly, an offer to increase your credit limit or a 0% interest deal for that item you want appears out of nowhere. They're not selling credit, they're selling a fake salvation for your temporary desires. Now for the part the financial experts will never tell you. Are you proud of your high FICO score? Do you think a credit score is a badge of wealth? You are wrong. A credit score is actually a measure of how good you are at being an obedient debtor. A truly wealthy person with millions of dollars in cash who never borrows money might have a lower score than a 9-to-5 worker carrying 3 different car loans. The credit score is designed to make you addicted to borrowing. It tells you to go ahead and spend, and they will label you as trustworthy. This system was not built to help you build wealth. It was built to keep you in the debt loop, to keep the American consumer economy running. Your credit score is not a certificate of success. It's the bank's training file on you. So what should you do? Throw the cards away immediately? No, use them with the mindset of a hunter, not the prey. Follow the 24-hour rule. Never swipe for anything that wasn't on your shopping list 24 hours ago. Treat the card like cash. Only spend what you already have in your bank account right now. Automate your payments in full. Never even look at that minimum payment line. Pay off 100% every single month. American banks spend billions every year researching how to take money out of your pocket. Their biggest weapon is your ignorance. Today, you have the knowledge. You can finally see the strings that have been pulling you. Remember, true freedom does not come from being able to buy anything with a credit card. True freedom comes from not owing anyone a single cent.